阮祈求七丈羊海神妈祖娘娘，保庇阮一路平安，准行过关，到南苗落地成君。阮为了入暝供奉妈祖娘娘，伫成州南部一偌下海墘建了一座庙境，叫做天福宫。
Thian Hock Keng, one of Singapore's most majestic Chinese temples, a living national monument and an architectural masterpiece. The temple was built in 1839 and completed in 1840 at Telok Ayer Street. It was a sandy beach crowded with trading junks, a reflection of the mass influx of Chinese laborers and trader immigrants, especially those from Fujian to Singapore. Thian Hock Keng was dedicated to Ma Zu, the goddess of the seas. It was where the Chinese Hokkien community thank her and ask for blessings so that Chinese immigrants travel to and from Singapore safely. It was named Thian Hock Keng because Ma Zu's blessing is likened to heavenly prosperity, or Tian Fu. In 1907, Emperor Guangxu of the Qing dynasty bestowed an imperial plaque to Thian Hock Keng. It bore the words "Bo Jing Nan Ming," meaning "Waves be gentle over the South Seas." The plaque was one of 3 plaques bestowed by Emperor Guangxu to Southeast Asia temples. It was the only plaque that the original yellow scroll, said to be the only remaining piece in the world, was discovered in 1998 during major restoration works. The original scroll was donated to the Singapore National Heritage Board in 2005. Today, Bo Jing Nan Ming adorns the central prayer hall of Thian Hock Keng. It is a reminder of the origins of the temple and its standing and meaning to generations of Chinese immigrants in Singapore. The founders of Thian Hock Keng included influential public figures in the Chinese community, such as Tan Tock Seng, Si Hu Ki, and Keong Kong Tuan. From the beginning, the founders intended for Thian Hock Keng to function as a temple as well as a Hui Guan, a clan association to serve the Chinese community. A commemorative stone inscription erected in 1850 showed the thinking of the founders, where the term Tang Ren, meaning Chinese, was used instead of Min Ren, meaning Hokkiens. In 1849, the first Chinese private school in Singapore, Chong Wen Ge, was established by Thian Hock Keng. For the next half a century, Thian Hock Keng devoted itself to social, economic, and education courses. Thereafter, Thian Hock Keng devoted its efforts to charity and education. Thian Hock Keng is an award-winning monument that is one of Singapore's most majestic and architecturally significant temples. It was gazetted as a national monument in 1973. Built in traditional Fujian architectural style that resembled Chinese palaces, the temple's roofscape is its crowning glory. With curved ridges, elongated eaves, with upturned southern Fujian swallowtail ant sweeps, and generous ornamentation. The temple adheres to the Chinese principle of axial symmetry. There are 3 halls in the temple: the entrance, main, and rear, built on slightly raised podiums to underscore their importance. Surmounting the entrance hall roof are a blazing pole and 4 dancing dragons. The dragons symbolize strength, justice, and authority, striving towards the perfection of ideas as represented by the pole. The exposed beams and cantilevered brackets are richly carved with heroes at war, sages, saints, flowers, and animals, or enhanced by red and gold lacquer gilded in gold. Amid the traditional architecture are several eclectic European decorative touches, including glazed ceramic tiles that form the dado on the exterior wall, cement tiles and encaustic tiles, and cast iron railings in front of the temple. Between 1998 and 2001, the temple underwent a 4 million Singapore dollars restoration works undertaken by the Singapore Hokkien Hui Guan. After the restoration, the temple received 4 awards, including the UNESCO Asia Pacific Heritage 2001 Awards for Culture Conservation Building. In 2011, the temple was further repaired at a cost of 2.5 million Singapore dollars. Thian Hock Keng is a rare temple that encompasses Taoism, Buddhism, Confucianism and ancestral worship. For more than 170 years, it has attracted devotees of different dialect groups to pray and make offerings to many deities. It has also attracted visitors of different races and religions. The temple's main deity is Ma Zu, goddess of the seas. She resides in the central prayer hall. She's flanked to her left by the heavenly sage, Guan Sheng Dijun, and to her right by heavenly sage, Bao Sheng Da Di. In the temple's real hall, devotees pray to the goddess of mercy, who is flanked by the sun god and the moon goddess. The left and right wings of Thian Hock Keng house other Taoist and Buddhist deities, including Temple Protection Bodhisattva, Qie Lan Pusa, the Sacred Governor Kai Zhang Sheng Wang, City God Cheng Huang, as well as General Xie Bai Wuchang and General Fan Hei Wuchang. Devotees also pray to Confucius, Kongzi. Festivals and birthday celebrations of the various deities are also celebrated, drawing large crowds of devotees. Other than praying to deities, Thian Hock Keng is unique in that it's also a temple for ancestral worship. It houses over 1,800 ancestral tablets over the years. Many come to the temple regularly to offer prayers to generations of ancestors. Over the years, Thian Hock Keng continues to attract people of different dialect groups from all walks of life who gather here to mark significant traditions and festivals. These include the Lunar New Year, Lunar 7th Month Festival, and Qingming. However, beyond the festivals, Thian Hock Keng is also a cultural hub. Many cultural activities are held here regularly to promote different facets of Chinese culture, from exhibitions, arts, dance, Chinese orchestra, getais, to even Chinese pop performances. Thian Hock Keng steadfastly held on to its mission to serve the community. It has actively contributed to the community through the organizing of charity events and activities such as performances and dinners for the less privileged. Thian Hock Keng also plays an active role in helping to keep the social fabric of the society strong by advancing the cause for integration of new citizens and the foreign community. It also promotes the appreciation of different cultures and traditions in a multiracial and multi-religious Singapore. Today, the legacy of Thian Hock Keng lives on, an iconic national and cultural gem that bears testimony to the spirit of benevolence and camaraderie of our early Chinese forefathers and many generations of the Singapore Chinese community. It has served as a source of pride and inspiration for many generations past and for many more generations to come. Thian Hock Keng, an oasis for all in modern-day Singapore.
you